share, with a dash of this and a pinch of that, mixed all up with care. The best company and conversation, recipes and new creations. We're cooking up something good here at home. We are cooking up something good here at home.
Well, hello, family, and greetings in Jesus' name. We're so glad you joined us today. It's always good when the family comes by. I say that all the time because I really mean that. Family is so important. You know, family was important to God. That's why he gave Jesus, so that he could have more children. And you know, when I think of, in my mind, there's a few families that stand out as true families. Everybody's a family, but people that work at keeping their family cohesive. And when one's hurting, everybody rallies around them. That's what I'm talking about, real family people. And my special guest today, she is an incredible lady, very talented. She's a teacher. She's a homemaker. She does crafts. You've met her if you've ever seen some of our craft shows. She's been here. She's a pastor's wife. But more than all of that, she's a wonderful wife and mother. And she works diligently at making that home, that place where everybody wants to come to. And she's an excellent cook. Candy Spahr is my very special guest today. Let me show you what I mean by family. There she is with Pastor Bill Spahr, who is one of our associates at Greater Works, one of my pastors. And there they are, beautiful couple, wonderful people of God, love God with all their hearts. And they have children. This is Erica and her husband and their 4 children. And then there's Lisa, and there she is with her 4 children and a grandbaby, which is the little one over there on the right. That's Candy's great-grandbaby. Is she sweet or what? And then there's a son. Now this guy here is so special to me. His name is Matt, and his daughter, that's Grace. Beautiful smile, and a really talented guy. This guy is so talented as an artist. He's just incredible. Can do any kind. You need an artist, call, and we'll give you the number to get in touch with him. And then I want to show you this picture. Look at this. I love it. This was a holiday picture. There's Grandma, Grandpa, and all the grandbabies, big kids, grandbabies, and the great-grandchild. That's what I call family. And they work at that. They work at keeping that family together. And they're just a joy to be around. Let me tell you a little bit about, I told you that Matt is an excellent artist. This is a watercolor he did of an apple as a gift to me today. That's the kind of quality that this guy does. I'm telling you, Matt, he is a blessed man, very gifted of God, and just a wonderful father and a great guy. And I'm telling you, I'm so pleased to have all of them kind of here with me today. You know that little great-grandbaby? She's the apple of everybody's eye, you can imagine. But she has a grandma who really, I want you to know that we're praying for you, because right now you need prayer, and we're praying for you. So don't you give up. God is still on the throne, and he will take care of everything, okay? I can't wait to get started, because Candy's going to make an incredible chicken dinner like you've never had before, and it all begins right after today's at-home hint, and here it is. Here's today's at-home hint. To clean up freezer spills, use an ice scraper, the kind you would use on an ice-covered windshield, to loosen the spattered contents and gently scrub with a wet, warm microfiber cloth. Candy, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
It's so nice to see you. Thanks for coming. This is a real friend, this lady right here. She really is. We've always got along, haven't we?
We have.
We have a common bond with family.
We do.
And I appreciate so much what you and Pastor do to keep that family together like that. Because it's hard in today's world. Everybody's going every which way.
It is hard, you're right.
But you do it, and you do a great job.
Thank you.
All right, what are you making for us today?
Geez, I'm making a chicken dinner.
Okay.
It's a wrapped chicken in dried beef and bacon with a cream sauce over rice. Then we're going to have a carrot souffle.
Let's do that first, okay?
Okay, let's do that first.
Okay, so we have our trusty food processor. What do we need to put in?
First you take a bag of 1 pound of carrots. I usually get the small ones, but you can get the large
Yeah.
ones and cut them up in pieces and just boil them until they're very
They go
soft.
in here?
Put them in a food processor.
We drain them, of course, so we
Right.
want to get rid of that. Okay, what else?
Then we're going to put 3 eggs in there
eggs
as
in
well.
here. Okay. I'm going to crack them and drop them in here.
Okay.
Okay. You want to maybe tell us the rest of the ingredients?
Sure.
while I'm
Okay.
doing this.
Next thing we're going to add is 1/2 cup of white sugar.
Just regular sugar?
Regular sugar.
Okay. See, that's a little. No shells, please. We
No
don't like the
shells.
crunch in that. Okay, 3 eggs.
Okay.
Good.
1/2 cup of sugar.
1/2 cup sugar.
3 tablespoons of flour.
Regular flour, not
Regular flour.
self-rising or anything. Okay.
1 teaspoon.
I love that you throw all this in here because how
Yeah,
easy
it's so
is that?
easy. 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Baking powder. All right.
1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Oh, vanilla. Okay. Very good.
And a stick of butter melted.
Melted. So this would be like a 1/2 cup. Is that what it is? Okay.
And a dash of cinnamon. Sometimes
Just a
I put a
dash?
little dash of nutmeg too. I love nutmeg, so
Yeah, I do
it's,
too.
it's your own personal
But you tell me, like,
preference.
just is that? Tell me when it's enough.
That's good.
Is that good? Well, it really is a little dash. Okay. Yeah. Very good. And then we just put the lid
Just
on
put the lid on and just
and let her rip, huh?
let it rip.
Now I'm doing this because none of us know how to put the lid on this thing. I mean, we do, but you know, it's a challenge.
It is a challenge.
And like I said, we haven't got it yet. But
There we go.
I still don't have it. Okay. Okay, maybe we need to flip the switch back there, guys, because. Hold it.
Here we go.
We got it. Sometimes we forget to flip the switch. Now, how long do you let this go?
Just till it has a real creamy texture, like it kind of looks like a pumpkin filling for a pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
fine, yeah.
So yeah, maybe if you can, if there's a high, or I don't know if you're on
Put it on
high,
high?
but yeah, I would put it on
This thing will
high.
be taking off any minute. It's on high. Okay. Now, what do we have to do with our dish?
Okay, take a casserole dish and we're gonna spray that with a cooking spray so it doesn't stick.
This thing is noisier than
It
blazes,
is.
I'll tell you. Next time we buy one, we're going to get the quiet one. We just want to see if this
that
works.
is a pretty noisy one. Okay, that should be good. That's looking
good?
looking pretty good. Yes.
Oh, hello.
There you go.
Very good. I feel so good when it shuts off. And you're going to do a topping for this, I think, too.
Yeah, we're going to pour this into the casserole dish. The topping is really easy, and this is really the best part of the dish.
Okay.
You take 1/4 of a cup of crumbled corn flakes. Put
Okay.
them in a little bowl. Okay.
You just pour this in here, right?
Okay.
That
Yeah.
looked good.
Tablespoon of melted butter.
Don't you love this time of the year?
I
and
do.
The foods
I
of
love
the fall.
fall. It's my
Incredible.
favorite time of year. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Okay. Candy, could you give me one of those scrapers, maybe?
Sure.
Because Mama always said, get the last bite, you know? Well, this plastic, maybe the
The
plastic one would be
spatula?
easier. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, dear. Because that's somebody's bite in there. Look at that. Now, this goes in a 350-degree oven.
Right, for 45 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to put this last ingredient,
Go ahead.
which is 1/4 of a cup of chopped walnuts.
Walnuts, okay.
Okay, and we're just going to stir these up.
And that's got the melted butter, too, right?
It does.
Yeah. What's better than that with...
Just a tablespoon, just enough to
To
keep
wet it
the
a little bit,
ingredients
yeah.
moist.
And then I'm just going to smooth this out, right? Bet your family loves
Smells
this.
good
huh?
already. They do love this.
Candy is a great proponent of like a Sunday dinner or a family get-together. And she has, her kids can't wait to come home to eat. And I know that that's
all
because...
we do.
Well, that's because she makes such good food and they enjoy it so much.
Everything
Okay.
revolves around food.
It does, doesn't it? It really does.
In our house, it does.
Of
Okay,
course.
can I just take my fingers and sprinkle this on?
Absolutely.
Because this is how I do
That's
it.
what you
at
do,
home.
well, sure. We don't do anything different here than...
Okay. So just sprinkle
what?
this all over the top.
Okay. Maybe you want to start the chicken and I'll sprinkle.
It sounds good
Would
to
that
me.
be good?
Sure.
Well, you're almost done. Go ahead. I just
Yeah,
think
we'll
we have
just-
a few minutes
There's
here.
not that much there. Let's get that on
Yeah.
there.
That's what makes it so good, honey. Does
This
that
is
get
the
crunchy?
best part. It does. Yes.
Yummy. Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
We
Ready
got it.
for
We don't
the
cover
oven.
it or anything?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
You want to put this in that top oven? I'll get rid of this.
Sure.
I'll do the cleanup while you do the oven. Okay. Now, don't forget, we're getting ready to do the the chicken entrees that she's talking about, and they bake for a long time, so you really want to be sure that you have your ovens really hot when you get started. Anytime you're baking stuff like this, you've got to have a good hot oven.
Yes.
I mean, really. You don't want to put it in there cold and then turn it on. That's not going to work. Okay, so what's the next one now?
Okay, the next one is wrapped chicken breast.
Yes.
And it's wrapped in dried beef and bacon.
What's not to like?
What's
okay,
not
we
to
have
like
2 minutes
about
to
that?
get started here.
Okay, I'm going to let you
Mix this?
work on the sauce that goes
Okay.
on it, which is 4 ounces of cream cheese.
Cheese.
And I always melt it in the microwave or
Well, yeah.
soften it.
And this is what?
1.5 cups of sour cream
Sour cream.
and 2 cans of cream of chicken soup.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. You just put
That
it in a
makes your
bowl.
sauce.
That's
Okay.
the sauce.
Go ahead and tell us about the chicken then.
Okay, the chicken. I usually just buy 6 small chicken breasts and just cut them, fillet them. So I have 12. Just cut them right through the middle. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And what we're going to do, well, first I better spray my pan. Take a 13 by 9 baking dish and spray it real good with Pam or whatever cooking spray you have.
Okay.
Okay. And do I have a cutting board I could roll these
Sure,
out
right there,
on, or-
right there, right down there.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So you're going to take your chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you don't season it or anything, right?
nothing, no. The bacon cooking on it gives it all the flavor. And you just roll it around like
Bacon.
that.
What's
Take
not
your
to
little
like?
dried beef, which is really nice because they put them in the jar and they're already
they're
curved.
round, yeah.
So they fit right around the chicken perfectly.
So you're not fighting that to stay on there either, are
Right,
you?
right. Just take a strip of bacon, wrap
Okay.
it around, and there you go.
And you just put those in your pan?
You do. I'm going to keep these laying here because I always put sauce on the bottom
first.
first.
I gotcha.
So I'll just
Okay.
work at these.
Okay. You know what? She's going to keep working, and I'm going to make the sauce when we come back. More of this incredible chicken dinner. Stay with us. Well, if you just joined us, Candy Spahr, my very special guest, is making quite a chicken dinner. Now, if you missed it, these are pieces of chicken breast that she has rolled up, wrapped dried beef slices around them, and then a piece of bacon around it. What's not to like? And then we have a cream sauce. Tell them what's in this.
This is cream cheese,
Sour cream.
cup and a half of sour cream, and 2 cans of cream of chicken soup.
Chicken soup. So what did you put this, you sprayed this before we started,
Spray
right?
your baking dish, yes. And then I just put some on the bottom just to cover
Just
it.
a little layer, a couple spoonfuls of this just to moisten it. And then she's got them all laid in there. Now she's going to do the
Now
topping.
you just take it and spoon it on the top of each one.
Oh, you do it
spread it
individually. Okay,
around.
make sure each one has some, right?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
OCD.
No, that's what makes it good.
You know,
That's what
just
makes
right.
it good. My goodness. You know how Paul is. Paul, when he makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, this is the bread. Okay, he says, Arlene, I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what he does? There's peanut butter right here. There's jelly right here. And he goes like this. And he's squeezing it to see if it'll go out to the edges. So you get a good mouthful
That's
right here, but
right.
the rest is dry bread.
Oh,
you have
geez.
to cover all this.
You
'cause don't,
do.
it's not going to be good.
You do. I have to. I don't know. Some people might not, but I have to make sure every
Absolutely.
little inch of it is covered.
Because why go to all the trouble if you have dry ones and some are wet, and then some people are saying, oh, that doesn't taste good. You don't want to do that.
Right. This is the best part of it.
Yeah, you said this makes a lot.
Actually, the recipe calls for 4 ounces, so that's what I put on. But I actually put an 8-ounce bar of cream cheese in mine.
Because it makes it creamier.
And you have more sauce.
Sure.
And this is, once this bakes and the bacon gets all through this sauce.
Now, it's not just sauce on the chicken rolls. We're going to serve that over rice, hot steamed rice.
Right.
That's going to be awesome.
And even after you serve this, you might serve it and all your chicken might be gone, but you're going to have sauce left
Still
in
have
your...
sauce? Oh.
And it still makes
Side dish,
a
huh?
side dish, yeah. Just take the sauce
Okay, let's
that's here
get
and
some of
put it
this
over
guy
rice.
over here since you're... There you go. Okay.
Okay, let's just
Is that
spread
pretty
that.
much
It's
it?
like your ice in a cake. There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. That's so creamy.
It is. It
And
looks
we
like
have-
frosting, doesn't it?
And you're going to cover this with foil then?
Cover it with foil, and we're going to bake it in the oven for 1.5 to 2 hours. I've baked it 2 hours and it's fine. It doesn't dry. I think because of the bacon in there
Sure,
and all the.
keeps it moist.
It keeps it very moist. So
And you cover it with foil too,
cover
right?
it with foil on 350.
Okay.
So an hour and a half
Let's
to
do
2
it.
hours.
Okay.
Okay.
We're done with
There we
this.
go.
Thank you. Very good. And you want to cover that tightly, right?
Right.
So you don't want anything to, no air to get in there. So, because that would dry it out if it did. So you don't want to do
Sometimes I spray the bottom of my foil with Pam.
that. Of course you do. So it doesn't stick, right?
It usually doesn't, but just for a precaution.
I love
There.
her. She is
There
so
you go.
funny. She
350.
takes 350. She takes such particulars about everything. You know, the ones that, like, if you had the time you do, well, she makes time to do that, and I love that. I love that about you. Now, what's for dessert?
This is an apple Snicker salad.
Now, this is fall.
This is
This
fall.
screams fall. We have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Right,
dear.
okay. 6 Granny Smith apples, just cut up in little bite-sized pieces.
And you don't peel them, right?
Don't peel them. This is great at Christmas as well if you want to use 3 Granny Smith and 3 Red Delicious
oh,
or
yeah,
whatever
that's
your
nice.
favorite red apple is.
Festive.
Because it's very festive.
Sure.
Yeah, so you just.
I
this
like the
is
Granny Smith, though, because I know Snickers are pretty
sweet.
Well, the Snickers are sweet, yeah, and the Granny kind of
With the
counteracts
tartness,
that.
right.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so 6 apples cut up.
Okay.
Um,
What else?
oh, we forgot to do the
You want to do
cream-
that in that
the
one?
cream cheese
Do it in
and
that-
brown sugar.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do that now.
Okay.
You take a
Package,
package of 8-ounce cream cheese, soften it in a microwave, and then add your,
brown sugar. And
brown
that's just,
sugar
what,
to it.
half a cup or so?
that's half a cup.
Half a cup.
Okay, and then you just cream that together.
Oh, yeah. And that's just a little bit of sugar. That's not much in there at
No.
all because there's so much in that.
Right, the Snickers really gives it the
And
sweetness.
this is like, if those, you know, the bags, the fun size, those little ones, this is like a half a bag, like 18 of those little ones, right?
Right, that's what we used, 18. They
Yeah.
say a sleeve. Again, the recipe called for a small bag of Snickers or 2 sleeves.
Yeah,
I did half of that because it's just,
too much. It's overkill
but if
sometimes.
you really love sweet, I mean,
Go
you might
for
want to
it.
do it that way. That's right, go for it.
And an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip also is part of this recipe that you're going to want to include. Okay.
Once you have your cream cheese and your brown sugar cream together, and you're going to put that in with your apples.
Okay.
And you're
What's
going
not to like about
just
that? I
mix
mean,
this all around till all your little apple pieces are coated with the.
Yeah. Oh, you mixed that beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is such a simple
It
dessert,
is.
and it's awesome. This also will keep in the refrigerator
Does
2 to
it?
3 days, and you wouldn't think with apples,
apples,
that
you'd
it
think
would,
it'd get bad,
but
yeah.
it's fine. It really is.
Wow.
Actually, I've kept it longer than that.
Wow, that's great to know. Kids, this would be great for kids like when they come home from school because I know there's candy in it, but there's also apples that are good for them. And they don't have to have a big bowl full, but just a little snack. They would like that. That would be a real treat.
This is nice if you're getting quick company and don't
Don't
have
know
a
what to
dessert
do.
because you can just throw this together
Exactly.
so quickly.
Okay, now what do we do? One more minute
Okay,
left.
then we're going to add all of our little Snicker pieces
the
that
Snickers.
we've cut up.
Okay. And we just cut those up like in little cubes.
Just little,
Yeah, little
probably about the
cubes.
same size as your apples.
Right.
I actually just cut them down the middle and then cut them crosswise.
Now,
And
when
they're
you
the
get that
perfect
mixed,
size.
then you're just going to add this.
Just add a container of Cool Whip.
Does this have to go in the fridge for a while to set up before you serve it or anything? No? Okay.
You can serve it as soon as you're done mixing it,
Okay,
actually.
she's going to finish mixing it. She's going to add the Cool Whip. When we come back, we're going to be at the table. You're going to see everything we made today. And I tell you, if it's anything like it smells in here, we're in for a treat. Stay with us. Here's how you can get all these recipes from today. In fact, from the whole month. We'll be right back. Don't forget to get those recipes. I'm telling you, look at this table, and you're going to be sure to write for them. Candy, tell us about it. What do we have over there?
Well, this is the carrot souffle.
That smells so incredible.
Crunchy top. Great fall. It's good anytime, but it's really nice on your fall
Oh,
table.
sure. And then this is her chicken. This is Candy's chicken. And again, it's a chicken breast wrapped with some dried beef slices, wrapped with bacon, and this incredible sauce that I'm telling you, the longer, this baked about 2 hours, didn't it?
It did.
You
It
could
was-
put this in and go to church. Well, some churches, but some churches a little longer. But look how wonderful that gravy is. And we're going to serve that over some cooked rice that we have, that we've just boiled plain rice. Then this is your dessert.
The apple caramel Snicker dessert. It's wonderful.
She says
Quick
with
to
great
make.
conviction.
Yeah, 5 minutes to make it, and it lasts in the refrigerator. Although, really, it's so good. I don't
It's not
think you have
gonna
to worry
last.
about it
Yeah,
lasting.
it
But
won't.
if you ever have leftovers,
Sure.
2 to 3 days. But really, it'll
If
keep
I could
longer.
tell you what it smells like, if you could smell it, you'd be going out to get the chicken now to make this stuff. We added some crescent rolls with it. We also, this time of the year, it's a beautiful fall table. We did some apple cider. It's perfect for that, isn't it?
It is.
And this is such a beautiful table. We cracked out some of the fall dishes that we have. What a lovely setting. Use some fresh fruit for our centerpiece. Thank you so much for being
You're
here.
welcome, Arlene.
And I want
Thank
special
you.
thanks. Thank you so much, Matt. I love it so much. And we love it when you come by. Be sure to join us the next time because it just wouldn't be the same without you. We'll see you then. Thanks, Candy.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.